Hey everybody. So the last thing that we're going to talk about before Friday's quiz is going to be decimals. Now, here's the interesting thing about decimals. I want to show you a really simple problem that you would have found earlier in the chapter. Let's say you had this. Negative 16 equals 2b. So what we're saying here is 2 multiplied by some number equals negative 16. Some of us, using our mental math skills, might already know what the answer is. But just in case, we would think back to earlier. 2b means 2 multiplied by b. So we have to undo that. How do I undo that? Using division. I divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. That's how I isolated the variable. And negative 16 divided by 2 is negative 8. So that means that b equals negative 8. That's what you did in lesson 6 too. Now, how does that connect to decimals? I have good news. The good news is it's the same idea. Say this had been a 0.2b. All you have to do is, again, undo multiplying by 0.2. So how would we do that? Dividing by 0.2. 0.2 divided by 0.2 is 1. And 1b is just b. To balance the equation, you're going to put a 0.2 on the left side of the equation also. Negative 16 divided by 0.2, which you could punch into a calculator, okay, is going to be negative 80. And so the solution is that b equals negative 80. And it's okay for the b to be on the right side of the equation. It doesn't always have to be on the left side. So here we isolated the variable, and here we balanced the equation. I'm going to show you one more example. 0.5y equals 19.5. So I have 0.5 multiplied by some number equals 19.5. I'm trying to find the solution. What replacement value can I use for y that would make this a true statement? It's all about equality. What makes the left side equal to the right side? You need to think of it as a scale. There's a left side and there's a right side, and they're equal. So if I want to isolate the variable, I need to undo multiplying by 0.5. So I'm going to draw a fraction bar. Why? Because I want to use division. Okay. 0.5 divided by 0.5 is 1. Okay. Or 1y is just y. Okay. And then I have to balance the equation. Whatever I do on the left, I have to do on the right to keep it balanced. And 19.5 divided by 0.5, you can plug it in on a calculator. You can go to calculator.com if you're on a computer. What would happen is you would get 39.0. And when you have a 0.0, you don't even need it, and it's just 39. Okay, so that is how you do these one-step equations with decimals. There are going to be 2 of those on your practice quiz today, and there's going to be 2 of those on the quiz on Friday. The quiz on Friday is going to cover a little bit of everything. It's going to have one-step adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, and it's going to have the fractions and the decimals as your coefficients. So make sure you study everything, and good luck, everybody. If you have any questions, always you can leave them in the comments or you can email me directly. Have a great day.